Him never tell them lie. But this more me girl them fi try take time and sit down, sit down, sit down. Girl you fi sit down, sit down, sit down. Have a chair and sit down.
Watch this, watch this.
You fi sit down.
May I come for them? Watch out.
Sit like that chair and sit.
Me I go give you now. Me I go give you now a boxing commentary, right? It's what them I go fight. This is 10 rounds of heavyweight championship bout boxing between in the green and white corner this afternoon. The teacher, the educator from the camp of the Jamaica Labour Party, the young man from Westmoreland, Dr. Garfield James. He go to the scale this afternoon and he weighs in at 185 pounds. He's well supported by all the rights of Westmoreland, and he looks very good.
Bad people so look.
Going into the ring. The orange and black corner. The nails of former labor rights. A fifth columnist. He comes in this afternoon as 185 pounds. He comes from the orange and black corner and he is well supported by some PNP of Westmoreland. Here is the referee now in the middle of the ring. Calling the two boxers now, they touch gloves. Here is the bell now. For the first round, as the two boxers step into the middle of the ring. Here is Dr. Garfield James stepping quickly now. One to the left with side of Ian Hale backing up on the rope. Here is Ian Hale now with a wild left hook taken on the glove by Dr. Garfield James. Here is Dr. Jones. One to the left hand, one to the right hand, one to the left eye, one to the right eye, one to the north, one to the north, and the right hand! For Dr. Garfield James! Oh my goodness me! Ian Hale! Technical knockout by Dr. Garfield James in the very first round. Rolling on out of the final part of the turn for the two furlong straight drive for the bullet stake. For Westmoreland JLP, out in front under Dr. Garfield James, still on that title. Behind them, into second position, PNP. Behind PNP, we come to Independent Republican. And fifth columnist is a long way at the back of the field as the runners come. Racing themselves just a furlong on the off lap to go. Over in Westmoreland for the bullet stake JLP. And Dr. Garfield James out in front and making the running. They're coming up inside the final furlong. The colors of the green and white is beginning to show. The people of Westmoreland beginning to celebrate because JLP and Dr. Garfield James will win the bullet stakes. And you see this football commentary, it is between the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party. This football match is between the Jamaica Labour Party, playing in their customary green and white colors. Their captain is the young man Andrew Michael Holness. He's wearing the number 10 jersey this afternoon. Wearing the number 9 jersey, Garfield James from Westmoreland. Playing over the ball with him. The PNP, their captain is Master Mark. He's in goal. Master Mark wearing the number 2 jersey. And the PNP is playing in their customary orange and black colors. Here comes the ball now. Bouncing around in the middle of the field. Picked up by the captain of the Jamaica Labour Party, Andrew Michael Holness. Beating 1, beating 2. He plays a good ball over toward the right side. And finding Desmond Mackenzie. Mackenzie plays it further forward, finding Dr. Horace Young. Here's the Jamaica Labour Party now. Coming forward in their numbers. A long ball over toward the left side. Here's the Jamaica Labour Party team. Coming forward. Shot to one. Goal! Cleared away by the defense of the PNP. And the ball goes into touch. For it to be taken by the Jamaica Labour Party. The referee is looking at his watch. Time is running out now on both teams. The Jamaica Labour Party, they can't afford to lose this match. Neither they can't afford to join it either. There's a long put throw by Delroy Chuck. Inside to James Robertson. Robertson plays a long ball inside. Oliver Bob the Grange. They squared it and give it to Gillette Holness. Holness played it further forward to Rhoda Crawford. The Jamaica Labour Party now is coming forward in their numbers. A good ball over toward the right side to Warren Newby. Newby flowed it inside and give the ball over toward the left side to Delona Sig Wright. The Jamaica Labour Party still coming forward in their numbers now. Time is running out on both teams. There's a good ball inside. Dr. Reschang beating one, plays it inside and give it to the captain of the Jamaica Labour Party. And Jamaica Holness beating one, beating two, plays it inside the 18-yard box now and give it to the young man Dr. Garfield James. Jones, plays it to the next appearance. Here is Dr. Garfield Jones with the ball. Shot goal! Dr. Garfield Jones score! Over in West End, West Poland. One love. Show a labor on. No man, I'm in Tivoli Gardens in West Kingston. I'm coming in a while ago. And I saw a big banner with one man on it. And on the bottom it said, time come. Based on what we have seen since we came into the parish, let me remind you, labor rights, we ring bell, PNP blow on. Yeah, PNP. Since we came into the parish, we have seen the pouring of love and affection that is being shown to our Prime Minister and party leader, Dr. the Honorable Michael. You the people of Westmoreland have a vengeance in your heart, because for over 50 years them treat you know like you don't exist. Now them send two man come here, one of the east and one in the west. You know what we call them? Round robin. Round robin. For labor rights, you have a responsibility to end the man the nightmare. Send him back where he come from. The visa where I'm having my passport, a forgery the visa. The visa no good. Cancel him, send him back. The parish of Westmoreland, Western Westmoreland, have no place for failures. People who have been rejected elsewhere, they must go retirement home. Send them go retirement home. But tonight, we are not here to talk about them. We are here to talk about the success of this great Jamaica Labour Party and the outstanding achievements of our party leader and Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Holness. Let me tell you something. The goodness of Holness is being felt right across the country. Even the little children them are beckon unto Holness. We have a leader, a caring leader, a understanding leader, a leader who value, who respect you. Our leader now to beat up the microphone and say, yo, 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 handle it. We have a leader of class. Our prime minister, our leader is a statesman. We don't have no chaka-chaka leader. Westmoreland, you are important to the third term of the Jamaica Labour Party. Let me see if they can right across the way. Come on. In the right direction. Jamaica is good, but hold on. You know, the only thing, hold on. The only thing that is not good for Jamaica is the People's National Party. So let us get down to business now. You are a young man who have seen the light. Strong man, educator, somebody who the people look up to. PNP and GLP respect him. He will now carry the mantle of the Jamaica Labour Party. I want you to welcome your next member of Parliament, Dr. Garfield. Westmoreland, let me say you do so. Do so. You know, I know so I'm rubbing you know how much I'm convinced tonight that you are a people with love and purity. Do you know what time it is? It's not the time like when Barry says step aside, you know. It is now minutes after what? And where are you? Where are you? I want that under my nose. People of Western Westmoreland, listen. Listen carefully. You're not here tonight because you're trying to demonstrate any degree of excitement. You're here tonight. You have a right what time it is. What time it is. Not having no chaka-chaka meeting. Let's welcome officially to the platform leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister of Jamaica, Dr. Holness. continue. The energy, turn up. I don't know what you were eating while you were here in Negril waiting, while we were touring Eastern and Central. But I'm telling you, the energy level is at the max. People of Western Westmoreland, you are here tonight to witness a great movement. A movement in the right direction for the first time to uplift the constituency in terms of its needs. We are at a state, let us make no mistake, here in our capacity, and my capacity as candidate, and the Honorable Prime Minister who is here, we are fully aware of what the challenges are. We know that within this geographical spread, there are issues with bad roads and the lack of potable water. And where there is potable water, there is inconsistent supplies, especially when it reaches certain period throughout the year or during the year. Plans are already far advanced in addressing these needs. All the major concerns as it relates to the road network, the necessary proposals and plans have been drafted and are ready to be submitted once you put Garfield James in the driving seat come September the 3rd. And that is not a promise. That is not a promise. That is a commitment. For those of you who know me, in my capacity as Teacher James and Principal James, know that I am a no-nonsense man. I'll give you a quick example. Stop your eyes, because we expel you, but you know I love you still. When I took a decision backed by the School Board of Governors to ban bikes from riding from the square to the school, everybody thought it was impossible. And for those of you who know me, you know that I'm a lover of bikes. You know that I'm a bike rider. The bikers in the house, let me see you put your hands in the air like this. All of the bikers in the Western Westmoreland, let me see you do this. We love you. But we have to run and operate with order and responsibility, respecting the laws and the rules. If you are aware of that situation when I implemented it, bikers were upset, they were cross, angry, and miserable. But in 3 days' time, they agreed with the decision because it was the right thing to do. We are aware of the challenges. This government, under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, have managed the economy in such a way that Western Westmoreland, under the Honorable Prime Minister leadership, will see the greatest economic development happening in this space. We already have signed and ready to be implemented the beach park that will be developed for Negril. We have the nature park that will be developed for Negril. The fruit and vegetable market that will be constructed for Negril. All over here, so we have visa, let me so know. If we don't have visa, we have on. Under the next new administration, when we take back office, an international airport will be constructed here in Western Westmoreland. That is not a promise. That's a commitment.
We have a leader who is aware of the challenges and have looked at it, have done the planning, and is ready to implement. Negril, we're not done with it yet. The bus park is next door. Prime Minister, we can't have an urban transport center in a Eastern, and we don't have none in a Western. I will fight for one for Negril. When I suggested that to the Prime Minister, as a concept for the space, the Prime Minister was already aware of the situation, and plans are already in progress in identifying and securing the land to construct an urban transport center for Negril. We're not done yet. I will leave some for the Prime Minister to talk about. All those who are talking about the bus and the bus service that has been implemented and will be implemented come September morning, a joke thing them are going with. There will be free bus service offered come September for your students and your children. I think it will run for a short period, but the Prime Minister can speak more on that. So, people of Western Westmoreland, you have a decision to make. You have a decision to make. A decision to make come the 3rd of September. Will you give power to somebody who was rejected and booted from next door? Let me hear you say no! Let me hear you say no! We're not giving power to nobody. There is clear evidence of a state of desperation, and desperation leads to disaster, and we are not going to allow it. People of Western Westmoreland, you are not fools. All of you have TikTok. All of your phone better for me. All of you know to go on TikTok and Google. You can go online and find the information and compare the management and the leadership of both parties and look what the transformation has been for Jamaica. I have a warning, and I'm using this stage to do so. My opponent is engaging in intimidation tactics. My opponent is facilitating activities that are deemed inappropriate during this political campaign. But we are going to stand down because we know what it will take. My signs are being torn down. My flags are being removed. But sign and flag can't vote. Sign and flag can't vote. So, as labor rights in Western Westmoreland, we are not going to facilitate any intimidation. We have a police force that is equipped, that is working, and that is able to put any challenges that arise at rest. And I need not to say anything more. People of Western Westmoreland, the journey has not ended. You have a responsibility. Come September the 3rd, you need to go out there early and vote and put your ex beside it. Put your ex beside it. Finally, labor rights and people of Western Westmoreland are not for sale. No guy can buy one out. Wanna earn and own a money, wanna pay and own a light bill. All of the independent women living in the house. All of the independent ladies in the house. All of the independent ladies in the house. All of the independent ladies in the house. Let me see what you do, sir.
Even when them set them trap, them just can't stop with them. It's not a dance I come to select for them. But you give me that vibe. You give me that energy. I have never seen a little spot meeting because this is what we plan. We have planned a big meeting, but boy, this a meeting a big. I want to thank all of you for coming out at this hour. We have been having meetings going across the country, and no matter how we try to move the motorcade fast, we come out on the road and them say stop, Prime Minister, you have to stop, and then we end up stop, and after them hug me and squeeze me and pull me, I drive. Our lady just run, come out and throw a bouquet of flowers. Give me, catch it. I drive again, and people come out with coconut and cane and all. Everybody want to take picture. Look here, the Muslims start get bigger, you know, because the amount of little children have been lift up. Thank you for the love, thank you for the love. It has been my privilege to serve you, the people of Jamaica, as your Prime Minister. We have done quite a bit for this country. Let me just run through them quickly, and I want you to listen and make a mental note. Some of you there on your phone, you can make a little note. When I became Prime Minister, the national debt, meaning what Jamaica owes to other people, was 130% more than what we produce. That means if in that year Jamaica decided to pay what it owed, it would still owe about 30%. Today, the national debt, when compared to what we produce, the debt is 68% of what we produce. It means if we decided today to pay off the debt, we would have still have over 30% of what we produce left. You see how Jamaica changed? 10 years ago, we weren't producing enough to cover the debt. Today, we have paid down the debt, but not only that, we have increased what we have been producing. That is a totally different Jamaica. Listen good, listen. 10 years ago, 13 out of every 100 Jamaican looking for work couldn't find work. That means the unemployment rate was 13%. Today, only 3 out of every 100 Jamaican looking for work can't find work. That means the unemployment rate is only 3%. My government, therefore, has created over 250,000 new jobs. Now, there are about 50,000 Jamaicans who are not working. About 50,000. 25,000 of those would be young people who can't find work because they don't have any skills. This government made hard training free for all young people. $120,000 young Jamaican persons are now being trained for all kinds of jobs. We pay them to go get training. All right. Poverty was measured at 16%, meaning that 16% of Jamaicans were living in absolute poverty, meaning that they earn less than 290,000 Jamaican dollars. 16%. The last measure of poverty showed that we cut that in half. Only 8% of Jamaicans now earn $290,000. When we give me the book that is, man. Pass the book. You can read it in the book, this booklet. The Book of Achievements. You not get none of the book then yet? No man, we have to correct that. Come on, find some of the book and pass it out to the crowd. Now, what them done? Them say the book done, but we have more. We're gonna make sure you get it. And I really want you to read the book because it's important that you have the facts. A lot of lies are being told. You need to get the facts because sometimes everything just becomes one big blur and it's not clear. But pay attention to this fact. When we took over the government, the minimum wage was $6,200. You know what the minimum wage is today? The minimum wage is $16,000. The PNP, when they were the government the last time, in about 3 budgets, they put on over $38 billion of taxes on you. Meaning they go to Parliament and say they raise tax on this, they put on a new tax. $38 billion. That means it went into your pocket and take it out of your money. We have gone 10 budgets. No new taxes.
We have some prosperity start.
Since we have been the government, we have almost doubled the earnings from tourism. We have almost doubled the number of visitors coming to Jamaica. And you see that all around your town. But the one that I'm most proud of is that since becoming Prime Minister, we cut the murder rate by 8% in 2023. We cut it again in 2024 by 20%. And today, as I speak to you, the murder rate is cut by 43%. Jamaica used to be classified in the top 5 most murderous countries in the world. No longer is that notoriety impacting Jamaica, no. Jamaica is on its way to becoming one of the most peaceful countries in this region. And I give you the commitment that we will continue with effective security policies to ensure that our murder rate continues to fall. Right now, Jamaica, for the first time in 30 years, will see its murder rate fall below 1,000. First time, in fact, we will probably have a murder rate of about 800. And the last time we had a murder rate of about 800 would be somewhere in 1980. So you see that this government is a government of performance. A government that is transforming Jamaica. But that is on the national level. As they say, all politics is local, and as you stand here and you're looking at me, you want to hear, so what is in it for Westmoreland? What is in it for Western Westmoreland? What is in it for Negril? The government of Jamaica has developed a program to rehabilitate and redevelop all our town capitals, all our important urban centers. We have started this program with the redevelopment of St. Thomas and the Morant Bay Urban Center. I want all of you to look at that example of the Morant Bay Urban Center, because the same thing that we have done there is the same thing that we are going to do right here in Negril. We have identified the lands. We have identified the lands already, and we are starting the negotiations around those lands. Negril will have its urban center, which will include transportation, but it will also include some public buildings and proper urban facilities for you. Second thing, you notice that we have redone the road in St. Thomas. This road that you have needs to be redeveloped. It is now acting as both a main road and a local street, because you have hotel activities on it, but you have cars also driving fast. It's the main connection between coming from St. James, coming from Montego Bay to get here. That road can't stay that way. So we are going to move the main road inland and make that road a hip strip dedicated totally for tourism activities.
Yes, sir, prosperity start.
You would have heard Garfield speak about a new airport. That has been talked about for many years. But we have given the Airports Authority the directive to start the work to build the airport. And that is already underway. It is already designed. In our next term, I guarantee you that Negril will have its own international airport. That means that people will fly into Negril instead of going into the airport in Montego Bay and then have to drive all the way and come here. We are changing how Negril operates as a tourism town. You're going to get, Negril will have 2 parks. We're going to develop a beach park, but we are also developing, and we are well advanced with this, an eco park. Because we need these kinds of attraction. Because this is what Negril is known for, natural, cultural, ecotourism. So that will be developed here. But the big issue for you, I know, is water. That is the big issue. A lady said, no, it's road. The 2 of them. We have done our surveys and it is clear. People want road and water. The water problem, however, in Negril is a little bit tricky. Because it's not that you don't have the water source. What has happened to Negril is that the water distribution system is old. It's aged. The last time you had a major problem here, the repair crew took a picture of the main and showed it to me. And when you look at the main normally is this big. But because of 30, 40 years of use, it is now reduced to this. And if you put pressure on the pipe, it breaks. So we are going to replace all of those. We have started, however, with a new project called the Northwestern Water Resilience Project, which we broke ground for. And that project is going to replace the main pipeline that takes water from the Martha Brae and the Great River. It's going to put the pumps and the lift stations, and it is going to pump water coming from Trelawney straight along the corridor into St. James, along the corridor through Hanover, and right here. So once and for all, we are going to solve the water problem in Negril. This is not a promise. I am telling you about works that have already begun. It has already begun. So if I tell you, we're going to cut the debt, we did. If I tell you, we're going to cut crime, we did. If I tell you, we're going to cut unemployment, we did. And if I tell you, you will have your roads and your water, because the Jamaica Labour Party manages the economy well and has the resources, the competence and capability to deliver these public goods that you need and services. It will be done. So my labor rights and the people of Negril who are listening, we will commission a totally new plan for Negril. So I tell you, new roadway, new water supply system, new urban center. But the town in general needs a facelift. And while we are not proposing to go and trouble anybody's individual building, we are prepared to work with the proprietors of property, along with the local municipal authority to ensure, one, the town is clean. As a tourist town, we should make sure that Negril is clean. Always. Number two, this is not the typical all-inclusive tourist town. And we don't want Negril to become an all-inclusive tourist town where the tourists lock up in the hotel. We want Negril to be the town where the tourists can easily move around so that you can get their business. And what it means is that we must be doing this for tourists. We must be doing it for you. We need to put in the proper sidewalks so people can walk seamlessly without having to contend with traffic. We can put up beautification along these sidewalks. We must have a proper transportation center, as I have said before. And that will be done in our new urban center. So, the people of Negril can have great confidence that the Jamaica Labour Party government is thinking about you and your town and will do everything necessary to ensure that Negril is returned to the pride of place as the tourism town of this region. And I want to have a man of the caliber, a man of the competence, a man of the character of Garfield James. A man who is a good representative. And I ask you to give him your support. I endorse him to you, and I recommend that you vote for this man as your next member of Parliament. As I close this election is about two things. I agree. This election is about two things. The first, it is about a promise. The second is about performance. The PMP is going to come and promise you, or they have come and promised everything, but you have no performance to back it up. Me and the political party I represent, I don't make promises, I make commitments. And you can take what I say because you have seen what I have done. We have done quite a bit, but there is still much more to be done. I humbly ask for your support for me to continue to do the work in your behalf so that you can enjoy finally the prosperity that you deserve. God bless you, love you, solid as a rock, they can't stop we now.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Before we close, reminding you, all road leads to Sam Sharp Square. Later today, Sam Sharp Square, party anthem.